Good evening to everybody. My name is
Good
Dr.
evening.
Timothy. I am the coordinator and chairman of TMAR Programming Consult, Nigeria. We have been on this training for the past 4 days. Tonight will be the fourth day, which is April 23, 2026. Excel for data analytics. That's what we have been doing for the past few days. So this night, I would like to introduce to you our tutor, the same person who has been taking us for the past few days, will take us through the next stage this night. Ubon is from Akwa Ibom in Nigeria, a machine learning engineer, data scientist, versatile, and a very brilliant chap. Very calm when he's teaching. He takes people along gently, line by line. You can see that that's part of his characteristics. So please let us listen to him and hear him out to know more about what he has for us tonight on this particular training. So on this note, I would like to hand over to Ibon to take charge. Ibon, please, over to you.
Oh, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Doctor. Good evening once again. Thank you for joining us again. All right, so it's an exciting moment to be on the fourth day, and the fourth day we are going to do something strange, and we are going to be doing something spectacular. So we'll be doing something spectacular. All right, so sit tight and then let's learn. All right, so I believe you have all received the data set that Doctor has dropped in the platform. All right, so without wasting much time, we'll just go straight to the dataset. So if you have received the dataset, just go straight away, download the dataset to your laptop, and then open your dataset, and then let's begin. So today we'll be working with practical Excel spreadsheet. We're working a practical Excel spreadsheet. So we'll be practicalizing everything we've learned so far, trying to put them into practice, and then try to learn something new as our time is coming to an end. All right. So if you have opened the Excel spreadsheet, the data set that drop on the platform, you will see um, you will see some features of the data set. I believe you can see my screen now, right?
Yes, your screen is shown here properly.
All right. Thank you. All right. So today, if you have opened the Excel spreadsheet, you will see that we have three sheets. The first sheet talks about the is the data set, why the second sheet is the classwork, and then why the third sheet talks about the VLOOKUP. All right, so we'll begin with the first sheet. All right, so we have been given a data set, and then in this data set, we have been given a question to answer. All right, so if you click to the second sheet, you see couple of questions. So there are about 20 questions. So I have to scrape it down to 10 for the benefit of the class, and also to checkmate what we have learned so far and how we can use it to solve problems. All right. So because this our class is knowing how to solve problems, real life problems, and then whatever we've learned so far, we try to practicalize it and then put into practice. All right. So if we go through the question is using the food sales data set provided, complete the following. Number one, convert the range to a table. Number two, navigate each of the columns and convert to the right data type. Excuse a second. All right. I think it's visible right now. Navigate each of the column and convert to the right data type. Ensure to note the column with the wrong data type. All right. Number three, sort the column ID in ascending order. Number four, add three different columns after the order date column, namely year, month, and day of the week. Use the appropriate date formulas to extract the year, month, and day of the week from the order date columns. Number five, add two columns after the product column to get the length and also remove trailings or leading spaces. Name the new columns as product length and product. All right. Number 7. Number 6. Add a column to get the city code which combine the city and the region columns using concatenate function. Number 7, calculate the average price. And then number 7, use data validation rule, add a new column, name the column customer segment with the following list: consumer, home office, corporate, respectively. All right, so you can see we are being given a data set and then we need to do something tangible. All right, so going straight to the point, we first of all, you click on the data, you click on the data set, any of the active cell. So right now, this one that is showing green is an active cell. So you click on it and then you control A. It highlight the cell. It highlight the data, the spreadsheet, the table where we have the data, the standard data, the structured data rather. All right, so we highlight it and then you press Control T, Control T. You press Control T. Why do you press Control T? It's a short form for table, to create table. All right, so you create Control T and then you see some lines of code that comes out. You click OK. So automatically you have created your table. I believe we can see my screen. All right, so after then, the next thing we need to do is to go to our question. Remember, the first question is convert the range to a table. All right, so let me explain something. A range is more than 2 cells. This is a cell. This active cell that you are seeing green here is a cell. So when it is more than 2 like this, it is called range. Do you understand? Either it comes in this
Sorry,
format.
sir, I didn't get what you.
All right, so an active cell, like, can you see the blinking cell now, right? The small box right now is what we call the cell. The small box is what we call the cell. Then when you have more than 2 or 2, it is called range. All right, whether vertical or horizontal. This is a range, this is a range, but this is a cell. Do you get my point now? All right, so
Yeah.
we move further. So when we talk about table has to do with the headings and the active and the range rather. So you can see our table. All right, about about 245 data entry rather. We can call it data, we can call it entry, depending on how you want to use it. All right, so if you see, as we created the first the table, that we have, by creating the table, we have already answered number 1 question in the classwork. The classwork said convert the range to a table. So remember, without us converting to table, it was by default a range. Do you understand? It was by default a range because you now have all this header and all this stuff and this drop down button. So that is what makes it a range and all the stuff like that. So having using a shortcut like Control T to create a table, you have automatically change it from range to a table. All right. So the next step we need to do is to follow the instruction that comes with it. They say navigate each of the column and convert to the right data type. I can recall I didn't talk about how to convert to right data type. So we are going to do it right away. All right, so what do you mean by navigate? All right, so we go through, highlight through each of these columns to check what is their data type. All right, so when we highlight this customer ID, and then under table design, you can see where we have general, that is under number format. I believe you guys can all see my screen, right? All right.
Yes.
All right. So when you have the general, that is the data type of this column. So normally customer ID is not supposed to be general. So general is not a data type. So we need to convert it to its original data type, whether string, whether text, or whether number. Do you get? So what do we need to do? We need to click on the drop down button, and then we classify this customer ID. So which of the data type should customer ID fall under? Remember, we have strings, we also have number. So we fall it under what?
Text.
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 All right, that's good. So we fall it under text. Now, look at the we are done with that. So that is the data type of the customer ID is text now, right? Take note. All right, so we come to the order ID. We come to the order date rather, and then the order date is showing us something different. It's showing us number, and so we need to know what you need to know. This we are confused with this. We are confused with this. So what do we do to get ourselves out of this? So we need to convert it to data type. So what data type are we going to use? You click on the drop down button, and then you see you have short date rather, and you also have long date. So if you click on long date, look at what it's going to have you, and then you try to maximize it. Have you seen your long date? All right. So if you are okay with your long date, fine. But if you are not okay, you can go back to short date. So for the course of this class, I'll be using short date. All right. All right. So I'll be using short date. So click short date, and then that's all. All right. So I don't like this format of the date. So I want it to be in dash. So what do? I still go back there. I click on it, and then come down here. You will see where we have more number format. When you click on more number format, a small dialog box will pop up. I don't know whether you can see the screen. You might not see the screen, but if you are following what I'm saying, or when you are following what I'm saying, you will see what I'm talking about. So a small dialog box will come up, and then you search through category, you see date, and then you run through the date. You will see different types of date format that you want. So I will choose the one that I like, and then I will click OK. So you can choose the one you like and then click OK. All right. So all right. So I've done that. Now, so the data type for my order date is what? Date. All right. So we go to region. What should be the data type for region?
It should be test.
Thank you. What should be the data type for city?
Yes.
What should be the data type for category?
Category test.
What should be the data type for product?
Test.
What should be the data type for quantity?
It should be numeric.
Number, right?
Yes.
All right. So when we click on number, you see we have decimal point that is following, right? So I want to remove this decimal point. Now come under this number, under this general format that we have there. Now you will see where we have 1 0 and then 2.0 here, and we also have 2.0 up, and then we have 1 0 dot. So if you click on any of them, if you take the if you follow my mouse, you see what is written under decrease decimal, show fewer decimal places. Then this one says increase decimal, show more decimal places. So if you click on decrease, we will have it to go back to our whole number, right? I see what I'm doing. All right. So we have converted our quantity to number, and then it's not in float or fraction or what do you call it? Boolean
Decimal.
decimal. Thank you. All right. So since unit price is already in decimal, so when we convert it to number, we'll just leave it there, right? We don't need to do anything there, because if you want to change it, you alter a lot of things, and then we go the same thing to total price, and then we give it this, and then we don't change it because it's already in decimal. All right. So we have successfully carried out number 2 questions, which says navigate each of the columns and convert to the right data type. Ensure to name the columns with wrong data type. So from what we've done so far, how many columns were with their wrong data types before by default? I'm asking a question. Literally all the columns were with wrong data type, right?
We have other date was in a wrong data
Type.
set.
That's good. Thank you.
Oh,
That's incredible.
yes.
That's incredible. That's incredible. All right, let's move forward. All right, so the next question says sort the column ID, sort the customer ID column in ascending order. All right, so now we need to sort it in ascending order. When we mean by ascending order, what do we mean? Can somebody explain? When we talk about ascending order, what do we mean?
From the lowest to the
Comes from the lowest to the
It
highest.
will
to the
start
Okay,
highest.
from
from
the lowest to the highest, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
yes.
So now you click on the drop down button, and then you will see sort A to Z, sort Z to A, sort by color. Which one are we going to pick?
A to Z.
A to Z, right?
Yes.
All right. So we've done that, and then we have automatically sort our customer ID. All right. So what's the next question there? The next question says add 3 different columns after order date, namely year, month, and day of the week. So add 3 different columns after order date column, namely year, month, and day of the week. So what do we need to do? We need to add 3 columns after. They say after, right?
After the other day.
All right. So for you to create a new column after, you need to highlight the column in front of the order date, which is region, and then you right click, and then you click what we all call insert one. You still right click again, insert, you right click again, insert. All right, so we've created 3 columns. I believe all of us, we can do that, right? And then the instruction
Yes.
is name those columns year, month,
Month
and
and
day
day
of
of
the week.
the week.
So can you quickly name those columns now? Year, year, are you doing that?
Month,
Month,
day of the week.
day of the week. All right, so we quickly name the column, right? So what's the next instruction given to us to do? The next instruction given to us to do is use the appropriate date formulas to extract the year, month, day of the week from the other date columns. All right, that's incredible. So what date formula should we use? Don't open your book. Oh, what date formula should we use to extract the year? Can somebody tell me real quick? All right, so I'm waiting. So for us to extract the date formula for the year, we have equals to what?
Yeah.
Year. Open the parent. They ask the serial number. What's serial number? Order the serial number. We click on it, and then we close our parentheses. Have you seen what we're having? So what do we do? What do we do? Hello, are we lost?
Yes.
Practically lost.
Totally lost, right?
Yes.
Excel is misbehaving. All right, I'm asking, what is the date formula that we need to use to extract date? See, I've forgotten now. Equals to text.
Okay.
Can you see now? Okay. Are you following me? All right, so let me take that again.
Equals
Remember,
to text.
I
He
asked you,
said,
I asked people how to get the year. Remember when we were talking about getting the year, we did equals to year, and then you're asking for serial
equals to
number.
text.
So now you are being asked to extract something. When you're extracting something from something, you are using the text. I think that was the last part of the date formulas. So what was it? Equals to text,
Text.
open a parenthesis. What value is the value? Or you can call it B2. Who is talking on the background? You can call it B2, comma, what formula? Yeah,
Y,
one,
Y,
two,
Y.
yeah, Y 4 times. You can do Y 3 times, right? Depends.
And equals to value.
All right. So now, if you see the Excel automatically fill it. Do you know why it automatically autofill? Who can tell me? A bonus question. All right. So Excel automatically fill it because it is a table. If we did it without a table, if you try without table, it will not fill it for you. Did you remember when we were doing text function?
Yes.
You can remember, right? All right, that is incredible. All right, so what do we need to do for the month? Real quick. Equals to what?
Equals to text.
Yeah.
Bracket B2,
B2.
comma, quote MM. Close the quote.
That's incredible,
Then
right?
bracket. Yes, sir.
All right. And then day of the week. What do we do?
Equals to text.
Equals to text.
D.
Comma. Remember to put your comma up. Very important.
Equals to text.
Uh,
Close bracket, comma. B.
so you see what I'm doing now, right? Equal to text B2.
Yes.
So we've done number 4 question. We've answered number 4 question. As simple as that. So is anybody lost? No. We've all been found, right?
Yes,
All right.
sir.
So this is day of the week, yeah? Want to ask question?
I'm lost. Though.
Where are you lost?
I didn't have the dates. I'm sorry. I just downloaded the.
Are you just joining now?
I joined earlier, but I was on my phone. So when I prepared
You will
the
you will go through
You
the
get the recording.
the material, the notes, the material. So we can't go back again. We have a lot to do. You go through the recordings.
All right. So the
Yes,
next
sir.
thing we need to do is add 2 columns after the product column. Add 2 columns after the product column. So to get
Yes, sir.
now.
So I want to ask a question.
All right. Ask.
Ask your question, please. The person I said should go through the recording is just joining back. That's all.
Okay.
So but you are constant in the class, so you can ask the question.
All right, so to avoid distraction, what I would like you to do, if you have a question, drop it on the chat. When I see it, I'll respond as I'm teaching. So
All right,
if you have a
sir.
question, drop it on the chat. If I see it, I'll respond while I'm teaching. All right, so the next question is, add 2 columns after the product column to get the length and also remove the trailing or leading space. Somebody asked me, why is length necessary? So now, have you seen now? Add 2 columns to get the length of the product. Do you understand? You want to know the length of the product. So it can give you a question that requires you to get the length. So what do we do?
Equals to length, L-E-N.
What's the first thing we need to do? What's the first thing we need to do? We need to go to the product column,
We
right?
create columns.
The question is, add 2 columns after. So we need to go in front of product column and then create 2 columns, right?
2 columns, yeah.
Insert, right? So the first name should be what?
The first name is
product length, and the second one is product 2.
Product 2.
Yep.
The first one should be product length. While the second one is product 2, right?
Yes.
You don't need to do anything outside. What they ask you to do is what you need to do. Products. All right, so how do we get the length of the product? Please, we don't have time to waste. How do we get the length of the product?
Equals to L-E-N.
Equals to length, not L-E-N. All right. Are you there?
Okay, equals to length.
Yes.
Then the cell, B2.
Which cell?
The product cell, the product
Length.
Which is I what? I2, right?
column.
Which is what?
I2.
I2.
Yes. Then we close the bracket.
Why are we putting comma? There's no. If you check, it's showing it's not even moving.
Comma.
All right, so we need to put the asking us for text. So what text are we putting? This guy here. It's not showing. Okay. You know, sometimes this Excel is to misbehave. I've done it several times. This is to misbehave. So what I did, this is what I do. This is what I do. I'll delete this. I'll delete this. I'll create it under here. What do I call it? What do I say? Product link, right?
Yes.
Product length.
Now let's perform it. Equals to length.
I2.
Have you seen that it has worked, right? Hello. Can you see what I'm doing?
Yes, but why didn't it work
Yes.
at the other side?
Why didn't it work before, sir?
That is Excel. You see, it's not working where it was. So I've worked with couple of data sets like this. So it refused to work. So when it works like that, you need to work smartly. Do you understand?
Okay.
Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you need to work
Yes, sir.
smartly, or else you're not able to achieve what is. So I don't know whether it's because of my Excel or whether it's my system. I don't know why, but some people's system it might work. So I'm currently using Excel 2019. So maybe I don't know the current version, the highest version, it can accept something or something like that. I don't know. But by the way, when it affects like that, I have to swap it. All right, so we do the same thing to product.
Product 2.
Now they're asking us to create a new column called product 2. So before we create a new column called, what was the question that asked us? They asked us you should remove the trailing or the leading spaces. All right, so you might not, maybe you might sit down and be looking at this data set, this product row one by one, and then say, maybe it doesn't have a trailing space or something. But if you have 1,000 data set row, do you understand? You're not able to be sitting down to go through all of them one by one. So the best thing is just to perform the operation, like the function, and then help yourself. All right. So what we need to do is what function are we to use to remove the trailing, the leading spaces? What function do we need? What
Trim.
function do we need? Yes. What is it?
Trim.
Trim. God bless you. Thank you. Trim function. So equals to trim. Open the parentheses. And then we close. So automatically it has performed the job, right?
So,
Hello.
yes, sir.
All right. So automatically it has performed the job that you may not see
Yes, sir.
physically, right? All right.
Yes,
So
sir.
yeah. So what is the next question? The next question, we move to the next question. The next question says, add a column to get the city code which combine the city and the region columns. Add a column to get the city code and combine city and region column. So what column are we creating?
City and region column.
City code.
City code.
City code, Abi?
Yes, city code.
So we call it city. City code. So how do we get city code?
We
Concatenate.
combine city, region and city together.
We use
They say,
concatenate.
no, they
You
say
say
city.
concatenate.
Yes,
Use
using
the
concatenate function, right?
function, yes.
Right.
Yes,
So
using
how
concatenate.
are we getting the city code? Is it region versus city or city and region? Which one comes first? Which one comes
City.
last?
City comes
Eh?
first.
City comes first.
Good. You need to pay attention to details. So remember what I said the other time. You need to pay close attention to details, right? So you're answering question. And besides, when you're asked to analyze the data, you are not analyzing for yourself, you're analyzing for a organization, right? So you must do it to their
Yes, sir.
satisfaction. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
If you can't answer the question that the user needs, that means you've failed. Because people that build this laptop, they built it for you. They didn't build it for themselves. Do you understand? So you need to work according to the satisfaction of your user.
Right.
Do you get? All right. So we are being asked to get the code from city and region. So how do we do? Equals to concatenate, right?
Yes.
Bracket open.
All right.
City.
City, right?
City, yes. Comma.
Comma,
G2.
Region.
region. You can use whatever
Bracket.
you want to use. All right. So you've seen the same thing that happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it didn't work.
Yeah.
It
It
didn't
didn't
work.
work. So some people will cry and say, what do I do? How do I go about this? What do I do? What do I do? Simple. Just leave it and go to the end, the extreme, like the last, right? And then just type city and then perform again equals to
Concatenate. comma, origin.
I think the spelling of concatenate is
Yes.
having the
Yeah.
spelling.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Is the spelling concatenate?
Mm.
You have seen now, right? So have you seen our city code now?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Boston East, Los Angeles West, New York East. Okay, assuming we want to, okay, Los Angeles to West. Yeah.
So that's our city code.
Okay,
All right. So the next question is calculate the average price. Calculate the average price. Average price. So let's type your average price. Average price. So we say equals to
Average, AVG.
average price. Remember, is it the total price or what? What are we average price of here? Do we need to create before I continue? Do we need to create a column for average price?
Yes,
Yes,
Eh?
I think so.
yes.
Why?
Because the average column is not on the table.
It has to give us the average price for every product.
Good. So do we need to create a column for it, or we just want to find the average price of all the total products? Remember, they're
We
asking
have
us
to
average
create a
price.
column.
Average price is the same thing as average unit price. You need to use your head very well. Do you get me? It's not average total price. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Because total price is the product of quantity and unit price. So you get. So asking the average price of the product that we have. So what do we do? Do we need to have a column for average price?
I don't think we need to have a
Yeah.
column for it.
All right.
I don't think we need to have a column.
We don't need to have, right? That's correct.
Mm.
Average. Let me make it both so I can see. So average price. Okay. All right. So I'm coming. So the average price. Let me accept somebody. Oh. All right. So the average price is going to be. What are we going to do to get
Mm.
the average price? Equals to average, right?
Yes.
Open a parenthesis. We can say L. We can either click and drag No. It's not total price. It's unit price, right? I see what I'm doing.
Owó sì wá fún mi fún mi bí ó ṣe tó tó máa ń ṣe báyìí.
Can you see what I'm doing?
Yes, it's clearly shown here.
All right. So I'm dragging. I'm copying the total unit price. If you can't copy, you can type the cell references, just like maybe K2 is to K, so to make K240 something. Do you get to get the answer? All right. All right. So you can see our average, right? So that's the average price. Can you see what I'm showing you guys? Hello.
Hello, sir.
We can
Are you
see.
following me? All right.
We are following
Yes, sir.
you. We are following you.
All right. All right. So the average price there is 2.200008 something. All right. So the last but not the least question. Oh, I jumped. I now said 10. All right. So question number 8. Question number 8 says using data validation rule, add new column name customer segment with the following list: consumer, home office, and corporate respectively. All right. So immediately we need to create that here, right? And then we call here what? Customer what?
Customer segment.
Customer segment. So how do we get data validation? What do we do? What are the steps we need to use to do to get data validation?
We go to
You go to data.
data.
Is that the first step?
We highlight.
You are
So
like
first say equals to.
Okay, should start. Who's talking?
you are like first.
Who is talking?
I'm talking.
All right. Talk now. Let me listen.
We highlight the data set,
The whole data set.
the where we need for that for customer segment.
Okay, so we highlight the whole customer segment, right?
Yes.
Should we highlight the heading too?
No. We don't need to highlight it.
All right, so we should highlight below the customer segment, right?
Yes. We now go to data validation.
I've done that. Eh?
Yes, we go to data validation.
Data validation under where?
Under data on the menu,
All
we go
right.
to data. Then we now go to data validation under data.
Okay.
Data tab. Then we go to validation criteria.
Uh, I'm there. I'm following you.
Allow.
Uh,
Then we list. I've forgotten the question those are those things that we are listing there.
which of them? Which of the tab are we going to use?
We
Are we
click
using
on
any
allow.
value? Eh?
Allow. Then we now list. We click list.
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 Okay. So what and
Then it
what are
brings it.
we going to put as the list?
That's what I'm saying. That the question, maybe please help us to bring the slide of the question. The question,
Can somebody read it for me? I can't
the
minimize.
sheet of the question.
Consumer.
Okay.
Right?
Consumer.
Home office.
Home something.
Home something.
Home office.
I can't see it on my own screen here, so that's
okay. Home office.
Home office. Okay. Then
corporate.
it's not clear.
Corporate what?
Consumer. Home office. What the last one? Help us to drag it.
Corporate, right?
Yes.
Have I spell it well?
Okay. Corporate.
All right. So what next?
Input message.
Yes. What should be under input message? What should we do?
We just we describe the title, then the message you want to input. If it is consumer, input this. If it is home, input this. If it is corporate,
So
input this.
what input message should we put? What input message should we? What title should we put there? Can somebody help me?
Enter the customer segment.
Okay. Enter customer segment.
Yes.
Customer segment entry.
Okay. Customer segment entry.
That's better.
It's like having only 2 students in this class. Oh.
I'm also with you. We are listening.
Also,
Then go to error alert.
All right. So what will be the input message?
Customer segment entry. Okay, that will be the title. Customer segment entry should be the title. Then for the input message itself, enter the customer segment. Either
No,
Can somebody help him? I can't hear you well. Okay, so the input message we can say, please kindly enter the provided customer segment, right?
Let somebody else help me, please.
Insert customer segment entry.
Okay, insert what?
Okay,
Customer
thank you,
segment entry.
Inside customer
segment entry.
Segment entry. Inside customer. Okay. Now under error alert, what should we use? The style. Should we use stop? Should we use warning? Should we use information? Which one should we use? What are we using?
Error.
Okay.
Under error alert, what are we using under the style? This stops warning or information.
Let's put warning.
Warning.
Yes.
All right. What should be the title error?
Okay.
What should be the title error? Invalid customer entry.
Customer entry. Customer segment entry.
Okay, customer segment entry, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what should be the error message? I'm waiting on what should be the error message, or should I put?
You can say reject non-listed entry.
Huh?
Reject
Warning.
invalid.
No, remember you're warning somebody. So we'll say, please kindly.
Kindly reject.
No. Kindly input or enter.
Okay.
Kindly enter the preferred customer segment entry, right? Okay. All right, so we are good to go. We now click OK. So can you see my box now?
Yes, sir.
Customer segment entry. Inside the customer segment. All right. I click on it. Home office. The next one. Home office. The next one. Corporate. The next one. Consumer. And then I now want to write is. It's showing invalid customer segment entry. Please kindly enter the preferred customer segment entry. Continue. Yes or no. So that's a warning. Do you understand? But if it was stopped, automatically it will make sure that you don't impute it. Do you get it? All right. So have we answered that question well? Yes. So that is that so far concerning about that. Any question there before we go to the last thing for today? Let me check the chat. Whether somebody have dropped any question there? No question. No question so far.
Let's proceed, please. We have time.
All right. Okay, so today we'll be talking about what we call VLOOKUP. 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 All right, so can somebody Google why we need VLOOKUP? VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP. If you check look up, the word is joined together. Why we need VLOOKUP? Why we use it in Excel? Because it's a very powerful tool. It's a very powerful function in Excel. Have you seen it? Who have seen it? I wanted to understand why we are using VLOOKUP and what we need to use, because tomorrow we will use VLOOKUP. Tomorrow is going to be like kind of a test or something that we'll be doing live. Everybody will be practicing it. We'll be doing on real time.
Okay, so from what I have here, it's a function in Excel and Google Sheets that searches for a specific value in the first column of a table and returns a corresponding value from a specified column in the same row. So it's commonly used for merging data or finding information based on a unique ID.
Okay. All right. So I've gotten what I wanted. Now it is used to find information. It is
Here
used to
it
find information.
says VLOOKUP is Excel way of finding a value in one column and pulling back a matching value from the same row.
That's amazing. You push back exactly like the matching value. So we'll get to know why it is called the matching value, and we'll practice and we'll put into practice. All right, so it is used to get information. Do you understand? So I now keep a scenario here. We have a data set here. Now, this data set comprises of the name, the company, the title, and the salary, right? So we want to we want to salary. So we want to get information concerning about Kenneth. I hope you can see Kenneth here on the main list, right?
Yes.
Yes, number 10.
So you want to get information concerning about Kenneth. So I want to know, let me start with the title, the job title that Kenneth is doing. What job title is Kenneth doing? All right, so I come to Kenneth. I click on the title. I want to know what job title Kenneth is doing. Or let me start with the company that Kenneth is working. All right, which company is Kenneth working? And mind you, why I'm keeping it here, I should have keep it. Okay, let me do like this. Let me take it to the next. Let me create a sheet and take it there so that you know this is how it works. So it's not going to be, you don't think it's because it's on the same sheet. Or when I'm done with this one, I'll move it to the next sheet and then you see what I'm talking about. All right, so we want to get information concerning about Kenneth. So what do? We simply use equals to VLOOKUP. Mind you, we have XLOOKUP, but some if your Excel is not up to date, you will not have XLOOKUP. Like my own, I don't have XLOOKUP. Let me check. XLOOKUP is not there. So my Excel is not up to date. So, but VLOOKUP, it will pop up. VLOOKUP. All right. So of my parentheses, they now say lookup value. So now lookup value, if you check this bottom of our sheet, I said that lookup value, this is the value you are searching for. Are you following me, guys?
Yes.
This is the value you are searching for. So who are we searching for? We are searching for Kenneth, right? All right. Then now we are searching for Kenneth. So what do? We go to where we have Kenneth and we click on Kenneth. Or we can write the cell of that Kenneth, which is A10, right? We put comma. Now they ask us table array. Now we need to copy the array of the table that we found Kenneth in. So what is the table array of this guy? Now what is table array? Table array, this refers to the range of cells where Excel will search for the value and where it will pull the data from. Do you get it now? So we will look for the table that we can find Kenneth. So this is the table that we can find Kenneth. So what we need to do is to highlight the table and then we put comma. So now the next step is column index number. Now what is the column index number for this company? Remember, Excel count index number in 1, 2, 3. So name is 1, company is 2. So you can put comma 2 and then put another comma. They now ask you range lookup. Now range lookup is, if you use true, they will say approximate match. If you use false, they will say exact match. So I will use false. Why do I use false? Because I want it to be exact match, right? Like exactly. So I will use false. False. So automatically I've seen it has looked for the company name of Kenneth. So Kenneth company is what? HP. I'll explain that. So now I want to automatically autofill for the rest. All right, so I will take that in title. So we want to look for math. Remember, there are two math here. The first math is working in Dell. The second math is working in ESA. So if we have two maths, what do you think will make them, will differentiate them, will differ them? The cell number of the math that they're talking about. Are you following me?
Yes.
We have
Or
math.
their salary.
What do you say?
Or their salary.
No, not their salary. Their number in the name. We have math that is like, we have math that is working in Dell company. We also have
Yes.
math that is working in ESA company.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So what would differentiate them is their cell number.
Okay.
Do you get me? All right. So we want to work on this math. So what do? I now type equals to VLOOKUP. Open your parentheses. Lookup value. What is the lookup value? Which one are we looking for? We are looking for math. Yes, all right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what we have here is Dell. So since Dell came off we pick this guy, the Dell own, and then we put comma, table array, we highlight the table, we put comma, column index. What is the column index for title? Can you guys help me? What is the column index for title?
It's 3.
All right, 3, comma. What should be the range lookup? Didn't you see this small drop down box from the sheet? So right, Matt that is working in their company is a business analyst. Hello.
Hi.
Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, so we've gotten Matt, and Matt is a data analyst, is the business analyst rather. So if you want to check for the salary, what do we need to do to get the salary range for Matt? Can somebody guide me? What do I need to do?
Equals to VLOOKUP.
Equals to VLOOKUP.
Open bracket. Math.
Yes. Matt, year or year?
No, under the name.
Under the name, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Comma.
The array.
The table array, right?
The table array, yes.
Comma, right?
Yes.
What's the column index?
The column index is 4.
4. What else?
Comma false.
Comma false.
Excellent.
So it's 1.5, right? It's 50, a bit 1.5, right? So that is it. All right. So now let me show you something before I end, before I call it a night. Before I call it a night. All right. So I want to copy this and go to a different sheet. All right. So I want to do the same thing. So I want to copy, I want to get Kenneth's company. So what do? I say equals to, right? VLOOKUP, right?
VLOOKUP.
So what value? I have to go back. I have to go to where
You have to
I
go
really
to the
target
yes,
Kenneth, right? We come here
yes,
and pick Kenneth, right?
correct, yes.
Good.
Yes.
Now, when you
A10.
click on it, you come back here
You pick the table array.
and put comma.
Okay.
Have you seen what is happening there?
Yes. Sheet 1.
Good. It's showing sheet 1 days. All right. So you now go
Yes.
back. Table array. The table array that we have Kenneth there. We put comma, right?
Yes.
And then we put what column is company 2, right?
Yes. 2.
And then false. It's showing error. Okay. Oh, it's
Yes.
highlighted. He highlighted this. Let's start again. Because this is the main work, not that one that I did inside there. All right.
Okay.
So VLOOKUP, what are we looking for? We are looking for who? Kenneth, right? We click on
Yes.
Kenneth. Comma. So you can continue here. Then what is the column? What is the column ID for the company? 2,
2.
right?
Yes.
And then false. Why is it showing? Why is it showing on this thing?
Or is it because we open another Excel sheet?
No.
No. It's not
No.
it.
Are we not to put
There's a mistake
parentheses?
somewhere.
Okay. What do you say?
I said, are we not to put in inverted comma in parentheses? Inverted comma.
No.
Inverted comma. No, we don't need to use it. I'll get that. We need to do that again. All right. So we say equals to this. This is the main VLOOKUP, right? Because you'll be working with a different sheet, and then you want to reference a particular sheet. Do you get what I'm saying? You are working with a different sheet, and then you want to reference this sheet here. All right. So I take that again. Equals to VLOOKUP lookup value. Let me check what is the lookup value. That is, let me say A10. A10. Okay. A10, comma. Sometimes we can also stay here and work A10. What is the table array here? Comma. The column index, which is 2, comma, false. All right, that's enter now.
Why is it behaving like that?
So what did we do wrong then?
Huh?
What did we do wrong?
Sometimes Excel can misbehave. Can we do that again? Let's take that again, right?
Okay.
All right. Sometimes Excel can misbehave for you. All right, so this is what I did. Equals to VLOOKUP.
Lookup.
Open it.
Okay, open.
Lookup value. We come here. We click on Kenneth, right? Now, after clicking on Kenneth, you see this my formula bar here. In this previous sheet, right?
Yes.
I stayed there and now stayed there. I didn't move to the next sheet. So what do? I stay here to complete the
Just
formula.
comma. Yes.
So I put comma. What is the table array? I'll pick the table array of this guy. And now put comma, right?
Yes.
What is the column?
Column index 2.
Is 2. Now, what is the range lookup?
False.
False. So, and then close. I'll click enter. It takes me to that cell. It takes me to that sheet that I reference.
And so you can complete for others too.
And then, yes, you can complete for others. Have you seen now, right? You can do the same thing for title, do the same thing for salary. Do you understand now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So, I think.
Will it always be false?
What do you say?
Will it always be false?
Now, let me show you something. False is exact value, while true is approximate. So, are you looking for approximate value or you're looking for exact?
We're looking for exact.
Exact.
Good. So, that's why we use false.
Exact.
So, like you want to look for your exact surname, not approximate your surname, right? So, all right. So, we have come to the end. So, I'm open for question. It's time for question. Ask a question. Ask a question.
Yeah.
I believe the class is interesting. Ask your question. Ask the question. Ask your question. Ask your question.
Mine is just an observation.
All right. Go ahead.
The table, when, because we have put it in a tabular form, maybe that's why our values is not entering, where we had to move to the extreme end of the table.
No, it's from the Excel
Because
sheet.
that part already has a. Okay.
It's from the Excel sheet. Sometimes you can do it without putting it on a table. I think I've tried that before without using table and it worked. Can you hear me? But for
What I'm saying is because it's in the table already, that's why it's not working.
yes. I've tried that before. But at the cost of answering a particular question, you need to follow the instruction. Do you get?
Okay.
All right. So I don't know. Any other question?
Question. Class. My question is, maybe we should reserve it tomorrow. How
Your
can we
voice
use
your voice is cracking. Your voice is cracking.
maybe it's my network. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can go ahead.
Okay. My question is, thank you for the class. I
Okay,
want to
you're
know,
welcome.
how can we now use this for maybe to analyze a questionnaire that you have done? I don't know.
Like what type of questionnaire?
And for a descriptive work, maybe you just have like 10 items and you have coded it. Now want to use this for, so I don't know, just a question anyway.
It depends on what you are working on. It depends on what you are working on the questionnaire.
Okay.
It depends on what they are working on. What is the aim? What is the aim? You know what we are doing here now. If you want to analyze, if you want to, when we go into tomorrow, which we are going to do, which is going to be the final thing, the pivot table. That's what we call pivot table. We can use pivot table to analyze a lot of things, right? We can
Okay.
use
Yes, sir.
pivot table to analyze a lot of things.
Yes, sir.
So you can see a pivot table. See, pivot table is used to analyze a lot of things. You can analyze, okay, let's analyze this product, total price of this with let's say product 2. Are you seeing my screen?
I'm seeing your screen.
Yeah, so tomorrow we'll be doing something like this. Basically, knowing how to create chart, recommended chart for each of these stuffs like this.
Okay.
Also the design dashboard.
Yeah, dashboard. So create dashboard.
Okay. Okay, sir. So I'll be waiting till tomorrow.
All right, no problem, no problem.
All right, well done. Well done. Thank you very much. On these notes, we are beyond the schedule already, so I think we have to call it a night. So on behalf of Tima Programming Consult Nigeria, I would like to say thank you to everybody who has already listened to us. So thank you, the speaker. Well done, and God bless you. God bless
Thank you,
you all.
sir.